Consent. Consent must be recorded in a way that it can be proven in court that consent was indeed given. If individuals are accused of using force, they shall be presumed innocent until proven guilty, but consent is assumed not to have been given unless it can be proven. If individuals are shown to have used force, they must prove their self-defense justification, or consent given, or else be in violation of the required limitations on force. Consent cannot be given to certain subject areas until after a certain age. Life. At age 21 you can give consent regarding your life, for example, agree to assisted suicide, etc. You can defend your life at any age. Freedom. At age 18 you can give consent to give up your freedom or liberty, for example, using addictive substances, trading yourself into slavery in exchange for products or services, such as indentured servitude or debt, etc., on condition that an end date is specified in the contract. Overcoming any addictions acquired, which were properly communicated ahead of time, will be the individual's responsibility. Property. You can give consent regarding your property, minus your own body, at age 8. Your legal guardian can provide the missing consent until that age. You can give consent regarding your body, minus marriage and sexual intercourse, at age 18. Your legal guardian can provide the missing consent for your body, minus marriage and sexual intercourse, until that age. You can provide consent to marry and or have sexual intercourse to someone based on your age, and the age difference between you and the other person. 0 to 13 years old, no consent can be given. 14 to 15 years old, the other person cannot be more than 2 years older. 16 to 17 years old, the other person cannot be more than 4 years older. 18 or more years old, the other person can be any age. No guardian can give consent on behalf of someone regarding marriage or sexual intercourse. Power of attorney. After the corresponding age of consent is reached, a person can voluntarily choose to give authority, for a specified limited time, to another person to provide consent on their behalf. Sufficient witnesses of this bestowal of authority are required so that this can be upheld in court. The consent owner can revoke power of attorney anytime they want, as long as they provide sufficient warning to the holder of the power of attorney so that they know. Consent can only be provided by the individual or someone with power of attorney. Legal guardians have automatic power of attorney over their children or dependents, until they reach the corresponding age of accountability, with the exception of the child's life, which the child themselves can only choose to destroy when they reach their corresponding age of accountability. In all things, consent is required to be documented in a way that would hold up as evidence in court if needed. Consent cannot be determined by any vote.